Once construction is complete, my sporting house will have over 10,000 square feet of gaming and dining space. I'll show you guys around inside. You can play a game if you want to.
We're way too busy to play a game.
Mayor, wait. I heard that it's good luck to blow on the dice.
So this is what you gotta do. You gotta learn how to sweet talk the dice. Come on, baby, give me a 6, give me a 6. Woo!
Let's go!
That never works for me. Wait, that's it?
Looks like you could have used some of that luck, Mayor. Now, who's next?
Okay, wait, so the mayor lost. We're skipping you, so I must go.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, I'm using your technique. Come on, Papa! Papa!
What's that noise? Wait, Mayor!
Did they? Oh, nah. This is taking too much time. I've got to go.
Mayor, wait!
I'm sorry, I've got to go. To a meeting. What is going on?
We're inside the game. We're inside Struthio.
I'm sorry. I really have to go.
Mayor, there won't be anyone there to meet. Mayor, wait! We have to finish the game.
I don't have time for this now.
But-
I've got to go to my meeting. I'll come back when it's done.
You can't go.
What are you doing?
We're inside the game. We need to finish the game before time runs out, or we'll be stuck in here forever.
Well, if you won't get out, you're going to go to City Hall with me.
Mayor, wait!
What is it with him in that game? Where is everybody?
Mayor, I know what this game's capable of. I read all about it on Wikipedia. It's terrifying. Look, I can prove it to you. Without your family, it won't be the same. To bring them back, you must beat the game. The game doesn't just affect this world, it affects the real world too. We need to finish this game before the time runs out, or your family will be lost forever.
What do we do?
We have to play the game. It's my turn. To continue a life that's in the norm, you must first outrun the storm.
We need to get out of here.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. My office.
Mayor, get back! We gotta get out of here. All right, we gotta move fast. If what I read is correct, the water's gonna flood the Struthier world and the real world. It's your role.
Go around the stick of the spinner, move too slowly, and you'll be dinner.
Spiders! Spiders! I hate spiders!
Thank you for letting me know. Yep, call me if you hear anything else. Bye. Lynn Hartkey is missing now too.
What is going on?
We need to get to higher ground. Okay, it's my role.
What is that?
You get one wish. What do you need? Take your time, so you'll succeed. We get a wish. We so needed this. A boat. We need a boat. I said a boat, not a blow-up raft.
Well, the instructions said, take your time and you'll succeed. Did you take your time?
I was thinking more like a speedboat or...
Well, this should get us there. We're almost at the end of the game. All right, it's my turn. 1. Continuing this game, you must abide, or Earth and space will collide. You know, I'm kind of disappointed in this die. All I do are roll ones. There's got to be something wrong with this. Maybe it's weighted. Oh, a 5. That seems okay. I rolled a 6.
Oh no.
Maybe it is. What?
This isn't good. We gotta move fast.
Wow, actually, this is pretty. Wow. This is beautiful. Look at.
Whoa. If we're ever gonna survive this, we're gonna need shelter and supplies.
I know just the place.
How do we get there?
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
We
are shocked to report another unfortunate event involving the mayor of Chandler, Kevin Harkey. He was found in a frozen state this morning, along with one store employee. This is all happening as the storm of the century rages in Chandler. This is just the latest occurrence in what has been a series of misfortunes. In 2020, the mayor of Chandler was previously shrunk by an experimental shrinking machine. And just last year, he was yanked off stage during his State of the City address by what he claims were agents from the future.
Mayor, let's go. What was motionless for quite some time can now slither, fly, and climb. Run!
Where are the animals? Bear, bear!
Mayor, I got to get back there. We gotta get out of here!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So this is what you gotta do. You gotta learn how to sweet talk the dice.
Come on, Dice. I know you can do it. I know you've got it in you. All you've got to do is believe. Struthio!
Oh my, yes!
Yes!
Oh, yes!
You rolled a 6, huh?
It turns out all it needed was a little encouragement.
Oh, I think you missed your meeting.
You know, I think I have something more important to attend to. Hey, Lynn, I was just calling to make sure that you were okay.
I'm doing great. Hey, I just got back from the store. The kids are coming over to the house tonight. We thought we'd do a game night.
Well, I'd like to officially welcome you to Chandler's 2024 State of the City, and I am thrilled to be with each and every one of you here tonight. It was an adventure to get here. Enduring floods, giant spiders being chased by wild animals through shields. It was quite the battle. Well, this was a unique gaming experience, and what an incredible taiko drum performance rooted in Japanese culture. Let's give them another round of applause. Chandler is known for our beautiful diversity, and people with diverse cultures, interests, and talents expose us to new and exciting things. Food, games, music, they connect us. And you've had a sample of food tonight. Our common love for Chandler resonates across all walks of life. And tonight we're going to highlight areas that make us proud and ways that our community brings people together. So let me begin this journey by introducing my awesome colleagues. Vice Mayor, and please stand when I call your name, but Vice Mayor Odie Harris is on transportation, building, safety, infrastructure boards at the regional and national level. Councilmember Mark Stewart is on Regional Economic Development and National Innovation and Technology Committees. Councilmember Matt Orlando is on Literacy and Water Associations in Arizona and serves nationally on the League of Cities Board of Directors. Councilmember Christine Ellis is on Regional Domestic Violence and National Human Development and Policy Committees. Councilmember Jane Poston serves on National Crime Prevention Committees and Regional Economic Development Boards. And I have the true unparalleled honor of being serving you as your mayor. And later this year, I will be chair of MAG, as well as the president of Arizona League of Cities. Angel, you were right in front of me, Angel. Angel Encinas. Angel serves on local businesses, work development committees, and has a huge passion to serve our neighborhoods and make sure that they are represented. Sorry about that, my brother. I would also like to recognize other elected officials that are in our audience and guests in our audience. So please hold your applause until I've read all of their names. From Senator Mark Kelly's office, Luis Heredia and Taylor Rogers. From Congressman Greg Stanton's office, Nyla Carson and Sarah White. From Congressman Andy Biggs' office, Victoria Armejo. District 13 Representative Julie Willoughby. Maricopa County Supervisor Jack Sellers. Phoenix Council Member Laura Pastor. Mesa Council Members Alicia Goforth and Julia Spilsbury. Gilbert Mayor Bridget Peterson, and Council Members Chuck Bongianavi, Kathy Tilke, and there you go, Bonnie as well. Thank you. I didn't get you in my notes, Bonnie, but I knew you were here. Queen Creek Mayor Julie Wheatley, Vice Mayor Leah Martineau, Council Members Jeff Brown and Robin Benning. Apache Junction Mayor Chip Wilson, Paradise Valley Mayor Jerry B. and Wilmer, Council Hills Council Member Brenda Kalivanakis, former Council Members Renee Lopez, Sam Huang, Nora Ellen, Rick Heumann, Trinity Donovan, and Jeff Weniger. And we have Chandler Unified School Board Member Kurt Roars and Barb Mosden, Kyrene School District Board Member Michelle Fay, Central Arizona Project Board Members Barbara Sego, Elena Aguilar, and Ben Graff, Maricopa Association of Governments Executive Director Ed Zucker, East Valley Partnership President and CEO John Lewis, Chandler Chamber of Commerce President and CEO Terry Kimball, and Downtown Chandler Community Partnership President and Executive Director Rebecca Hill, and our own City Manager Josh Wright. So would you all please stand, and if I missed anybody else, please stand as well. Let us give you a round of applause. We thank you for joining us. Your partnership helps us make Chandler what it is today. And I've had the distinct privilege this year, along with several of my council members, to attend the State of the Cities and State of the Towns of others as well. And I've really enjoyed seeing that every community has their own unique points of pride that make them desirable places to live, work, and play. And is their community as in ours. Our residents contribute their time and talent to make our communities better. So, and speaking on that on behalf of Chandler, if you are one of our board and commission members this evening, would you please stand? And finally, if you were any of the folks that had anything to do with this production, would you please stand? We want to thank you. And of course, I wouldn't be here without my bride of 42 years and her love and support, Lynn Hartke, and my daughter, Caitlin, and my son and daughter-in-law, Zach and Sarah. And thank you for being here and joining us in this beautiful facility that has weathered over 3 decades and continues to draw us together. As I prepared tonight, I thought about her many accomplishments this past year. Chandler is consistently being recognized amongst such accolades as the safest city in America and best places to live. We were named the #1 city in the nation for renters. We're among the most friendly cities in America and best places for veterans to live. We're a best place to start a side hustle and a city where Black Americans fare best economically. We're a city recognized for technology and finding innovative ways to address challenges. Just recently, we received the results from our annual survey, and residents gave us high satisfaction grades. Quality of life in Chandler, 99%. Care by first responders in Chandler, 98%. City services, 96% said that the services are excellent. Return on the taxes in Chandler, 94% said that they were glad to live in Chandler because of that. And 92% of our community said that they felt safe in our community. I think those are pretty good marks for any city. And we're proud that the city has entrusted us for keeping these marks high. Last year, we illustrated our evolution from a city of crops and fields to a city of fabs and chips. And today, we're experiencing the fruit of that investment as more high-tech manufacturing and innovation companies expand operations. Intel's presence in Chandler is nearing 45 years, and today, it's the centerpiece of America's semiconductor industry. The billions being invested has global impact, powering the most advanced technology in the world. And their continued investment supports a growing presence of semiconductor innovators in Chandler. Intel and the entire region are well poised for semiconductor manufacturing growth, and we are also seeing that in Chandler. For example, Edwards Vacuum opened a manufacturing facility to meet the demand for vacuum and abatement services in the semiconductor industry. EMD this year opened up a factory that doubles the manufacturing capacity in the U.S. to produce semiconductor equipment and services. Not too many months ago, Bechtel opened an office for its Advanced Manufacturing and Technology Global Business Unit. And about the same, Yield Engineer Systems opened space to create innovative manufacturing processes and prototypes for the semiconductor industry. And then just a few weeks ago, Ceres Microchip Devices co-located at this facility with Yield Engineering Systems to build manufacturing space for its advanced power delivery systems. Companies expanding operations weren't just limited to the semiconductor industry. Chandler was named the best city for business by the Arizona Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Our business-friendly tax climate and regulatory policies make it easy and attractive for companies to locate and expand. Here's a few more companies that chose Chandler to expand their operations this past year. Venture Employment Services opened its global headquarters to meet rising demand for human resource technology and services. Mastech opened an innovation hub to provide services on leading enterprise platforms. Rayleigh's retained the Basha corporate presence and opened a merchandising and operations support hub for its statewide retail grocery stores. Scheels, whom we saw here, opened its first Arizona store in the Chandler Fashion Center, transforming retail space to offer recreation and sport specialty shops. Andretti Indoor Karting and Games will open a new entertainment center this month featuring 3-level go-kart racing, a variety of gaming experiences, and an additional 10,000 square foot of meeting space. A well-deserved congratulations to our Micah Miranda for being named Arizona's Economic Developer of the Year in 2023. One of Chandler's greatest strengths to attracting quality jobs is an educated population that creates a pipeline of talented workers. Workforce development illustrates the power of collaboration and innovation. Our broad approach engages the business community, higher education, and tech platforms that connect people with training and jobs. Grand Canyon University opened a site for its accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. The University of Arizona expanded its program in Chandler to fill the needs for talented workers. Chandler Gilbert Community College offered degree programs and expanded specialized job training in Chandler Industries. We work with them to create internships and students alongside of city professionals. We partnered with Arizona State University to launch Chandler Endeavor, an incubator that advances early stage and growth stage ventures. Another program leverages ASU's resources to equip Chandler Unified students with entrepreneurial tools and resources for success. And congratulations to CUSD for being named the best school district in Arizona for academics and athletics. And while they're not in my notes, we have companies like McCarthy that has said, rather than bemoan the fact that the supply chain for workers is difficult, they've created their own supply chain and training centers. And that's a model that is being duplicated across our city and across the valley. Quality jobs in great schools attract talented people from all over the globe. As such, Chandler is one of the most culturally diverse communities in Arizona with a unique international flavor. And because of that, and because of our desire to make sure that everyone feels safe in Chandler, we implemented our first ever diversity, equity, and inclusion strategic plan. Language translation devices foster customer service interactions in 120 languages and dialects. An award-winning online chat at our courts provided access to services in multiple languages. And by the way, does anyone know what the word struthio means? No? It's Latin for ostrich. A shameless pledge to come join us for our Ostrich Festival next month. The Chandler Chamber of Commerce hosts this annual event celebrating our early history of ostriches and giving us reason to come together and celebrate. Other events that draw us together include a month-long series of Contigo events engaged in the Latino community with our very own Nikki Tapia, who was nationally recognized as a top Latina leader. Nikki. We celebrated Juneteenth as an official city holiday, and the MLK Awards recognized Chandler residents' dedication to human and civil rights. The Multicultural Festival showcased the people and cultures that make Chandler special. Art, dance, music, and one of my favorites, food, are some of the very many ways that we all connect. And as you're about to see, our city offers diverse experiences that bring people together. Watch this video with me.
When I think about bringing people together, I immediately think about tabletop games.
I think what brings people together is fun, celebrations, entertainment.
I would say food, first and foremost. Sports and music is important.
It's an event, it's a culture, it's a food.
Some bias, but barbecue, backyard, with your family, music. Bringing that family ties is something that's been done over the years, but that's the kind of core thing that brings people and family together to have a good time.
It's a vibe. It's definitely stuff that you're putting in together to create this culture of happiness, gathering, fellowship, and things of that nature. My family's big into that, and I would love to share some of the things that my family does with everybody else in the community.
Pues quise traer algo de donde yo soy, de mi pueblo, de donde yo vengo, de Sonora, de Ciudad Obregón, porque son algo tradicional en mi pueblo y lo quise traer para acá. Y ha funcionado, se ha dado muy bien. Es algo muy tradicional de nosotros. Mucha gente de la comunidad han venido y tengo ese gusto de verlo servido a la gente. Muy contento me siento, la verdad.
Where I grew up from India, it's a timeless tradition to bring people together through food. It just strengthens your bond, you're sharing, your laughter resonates, you talk about good, bad, That's the most popular tradition across the world, people come together for food. We want to leave an impact of a meal can create, an experience can create a wonderful thing. I mean, some people you can say, oh, it's 2 hours, we didn't even realize. That explains that, that they're having a great time sitting together and having a meal.
I would say what brings people together are fun spaces where people can celebrate birthdays and fun celebrations. They're interacting with their peers, they're trying new things. There's options all over the valley, but there's something about Makudu's. It's a place for mom groups to get together. We might meet new people, we bring our families here, and it's just fun.
The skating community is super unique, almost like a niche kind of sport. There's lots of people you can meet. They'll teach you how to skate, teach you like tricks and how to do stuff. It's a super nice community, a great place to learn new things and to make new friends. I am very proud to be part of this community, and it's super fun to just come here, talk to new people, talk to different people every single time and always get a good reaction.
I really value human interaction and connection. I think it's really important, and I think that was something that we greatly missed the last few years. This vibe is great. We love Alta because, well, first of all, it's huge, and we get a lot of different people in here. My old teammates into it, and I've met some good friends here. 2 of them I climb with every week. And something like this, it's a really good escape. You can kind of relieve some of your stress and spend good quality time with friends. So for me, it's like a decompressor.
One of the things both me and my wife have always loved doing is bringing people together and having fun and finding ways to get to know those people better and then creating and building communities around those things. So tabletop games is perfect for that because they tend to bring out people's real personality. You find out in a hurry who someone is when they're playing a game. A huge growing, blossoming community of people who love games, people who didn't necessarily have other people to play games with, and they found that through our community that we've made here. When we have events going, it's an absolute dream come true to see people of all ages hanging out, playing games, enjoying each other's company, and really develop lifelong relationships. I think my absolute favorite part of games is the laughter that comes from it, particularly with modern board games today. They do such a great job of getting players invested in the experience. And when that happens, you get human emotion. And human emotion ultimately is bonding. So the bond that you build with the people that you're playing games with is just, it's unbeatable, and I love it.
This hobby joins people from all over. They come here, hang out, it becomes family. When we built this facility, that was our goal. Everyday life, their job, whatever it may be, sometimes stressful. You need a release for that stress. We have people from all over the nation, all over the world doing this sport or hobby. Last year, we hosted the IFMAR World Championships of RC car racing. Just like you would see at Daytona, just in a 1/10 scale size. We had folks from 22 different nations, and we crowned 2 world championships here in Chandler. Well, I think bringing people together is nature of humans, right? We join together, we create groups, friendships. That's what we do as a society. This is just one vehicle to do that. No pun intended.
At the end of the day, we're bringing people in the light of joy and happiness, and that's the kind of core thing that brings people and family together.
It's all about laughter resonates, you strengthen relationships, your bonding becomes more stronger. These are all the things that, brings people together.
What brought us together? CrossFit and escape rooms.
Wow, there are so many wonderful ways to make long-lasting memories in Chandler and, of course, communities around the state and our nation. So let's talk about arts, our parks, recreation, and libraries. The arts and culture industry has a $12 million economic impact in Chandler. This facility, the Chandler Center for the Arts, continues to attract diverse musical and theatrical performances. The Pueblo Alto mural was completed, and new murals are coming to Apache Park and Chandler Museum this year. The Chandler Public Library is adding a bookmobile with technology that will function as a mobile library. And nearly 300 Chandler youth in public housing were provided after-school and literacy programs. Our recreation centers will become certified autism centers to better serve residents. And our own Kennedy Terrell was nationally recognized for engaging teens in recreation programs. Let's give a round for Kennedy. We've invested in parks and athletic facilities with improvements completed at 10 parks this past year. Major improvements at Tumbleweed Park will add a 4-field diamond sports complex and design a new 18-court pickleball complex. I thought that might attract some separate applause. We're adding multi-generational space at Tumbleweed Recreation Center and designing future improvements at Tumbleweed Ranch. Significant improvements are being made at the Chandler Boys and Girls Club in partnership with the city and the Chandler Compadres. The Galveston neighborhood, and one of my favorite principals, Tony, is here, is undergoing major improvements. We're making substantial upgrades, removing residents from flood risk and updating Gazelle Meadows Park. And Chandler Unified School District is building a new elementary school. A nonprofit next by, Live Love, is creating a community center called Oasis. Did you know that we earned Tree City USA status for the 11th consecutive year? Grants are helping us develop a tree inventory and urban forest management program. That includes engaging CUSD students to plant trees in neighborhoods and city parks. Our water and wastewater infrastructure and systems are reliant, secure, and efficient. Water conservation rebates offer incentives for water-efficient technology and grass removal. We saw a 900% increase in homeowner applications in the first 60 days of this new program. Advanced water meters will empower our customers with data for their own real-time water consumption. And we've converted more than 28,000 streetlights to LED fixtures that will reduce our electricity consumption by about $673 annually. Agreements with multiple providers offer residents more access to broadband speeds through fiber-to-home infrastructure. So if you're wondering what's contributing to a lot of this street work, it's fiber around our city. This and other planning has fostered innovation and investment that it makes us to the city we are today. It has guided decisions for decades in areas of water, land use, and finance. Our general plan gathers input that creates the vision for future development in Chandler. And we're soon going to begin the update process that will take to Chandler voters for our next general plan in 2026. It's an important step that ensures residents guide how our community is developed. Attracting companies and high-quality jobs would not occur without voter-approved plans that preserve space for employment. And with that background, let me address some policy issues. A new state law eliminated residential rental taxes, which affected us on the tune of about $11 million loss that will take effect this next year. Chandler has the lowest combined taxes and costs for services of the entire county because we plan and rely on diverse revenue sources to best serve our community. State preemption has become an ongoing theme at the legislature, recently in areas of bills coming forth with water, housing, and development. And we in Chandler oppose any legislation that overrides you, Chandler voters, and bypasses local authority. Instead, we're modeling best practices, and we're teammates that are offering solutions. A water-secure position comes from long-range planning and wise investments that in Chandler has spanned many decades. Companies and residents in our city have a 100-year assured water supply lasting for generations. We've proactively maintained our water and wastewater facilities, enabling Chandler to have the lowest overall utility rates in the entire valley. Our water allocation policy preserves supply and existing future economic growth. And our reclaimed water system ensures that every drop that goes down the drains in Chandler is used again and again. We're working with our county, state, and federal agencies, plus private developers, to continue housing options that address the needs of our community. Council has approved nearly 2,700 multifamily units and single-family homes in recent years that are still pending construction. I want to say this clearly: we are not the ones hindering, opposing, or slowing down housing. For more than 50 years, Chandler has operated as a housing and urban development designated public housing authority. We manage more than 300 single-family and multifamily units. Plus, we administer hundreds of vouchers that supply rent paid by tenants, privately owned units. Our own Vicki Alexson was named Arizona's Employee of the Year for administrating housing choice vouchers. Yay, Vicki. We use every tool in the toolbox to help Chandler families and individuals with housing. We're using real-time data and technology to guide housing strategies and combat instability. We're adding more affordable housing too. In partnership with a developer, construction of Villas at McQueen begins this year and will add 157 multifamily affordable housing units. We're reviewing proposals to redevelop 2 other city-owned sites as well that will continue to bring more affordable housing to our community. Commercial redevelopment offers another opportunity for us to partner with our state and federal partners. We've amended the infill incentive plan and provide tools and promote redevelopment in parts of Chandler north of the 202 freeway. It's a win-win that protects local authority, diversifies economic tools, and spurs investment in our community. We implore and invite our state lawmakers to work with cities to tackle these issues, not tie our hands, and not take decisions out of the hands of our residents. We'd love to see legislation that offers cities tools to address underperforming retail centers and housing while also preserving the rights of residents to have input in the decisions. Our downtown Chandler clearly illustrates redevelopment in action. It's become a destination for entertainment and dining experiences attracting new businesses and housing. 8 new businesses opened in our downtown last year. DC Heights has completed its first phase. The second phase of New Square will add hotel rooms, conference space, and a new restaurant. One Chandler will create retail, office, and multifamily housing at Arizona Avenue and Chandler Boulevard. A 2-story food hall featuring up to 12 restaurants will be built downtown. And I don't know whether you've checked out Maple House, Elliott's, Barn to Bread, or several of the others that have also opened their doors recently in our community. Improvements to streets and signage will help drivers and pedestrians navigate downtown and find valuable, free parking. And this year, our voters will have another important decision to make regarding transportation. The region's half-cent sales tax dedicated to transportation since 1985 will be on the ballot this year. It has funded development of the Valley's regional freeway network and transit systems, plus numerous street and transit projects in Chandler. Proposition 479 is a critical source of funding to sustain and improve our streets, intersections, traffic technology, and transit services. In Chandler, Council has voted to double investments in pavement restoration, ensuring the quality of our Chandler roadways. Our award-winning street crews completed over 150 miles of pavement restoration this past year. And speaking of transportation, Chandler Flex has proven to be a popular on-demand transit service since its inception in 2022. Residents have said in Chandler they want bike lanes that are safe and offer connectivity. So we completed a study of protected bike lanes as well as traffic calming measures on Hunt Highway. And Fry Road, immediately to the south of here, will be our first protected bike lane, providing a 2.5-mile connection between Paseo Trail and San Marcos Park, west of Chandler. In fact, Mayor Peterson will be able to ride our bikes back and forth between our city halls now. And we've dedicated other trails and paths that connect not only with Gilbert, but other cities as well. Some news that I'm really excited to share with you tonight is in Chandler, serious crime hit historically low levels last year. And our police department has produced a steady decline in crime during the past decade. That illustrates the supportive relationship that exists between you, our residents, our businesses, and our police. Partnerships with service providers freed up first responders to address other community safety needs. And integration of crisis and social service clinicians with our police dispatchers diverted hundreds and hundreds of calls only just in the last couple months to behavioral health providers. And we want to thank our city attorneys and attorneys across the valley that have helped with the settlement of opioid settlement funds to use working with prevention and intervention services as well. Human trafficking is an issue that we're all worried about. It's a community-wide safety issue as well, and we're facing it head on. Millions in grants and funding sponsored by Representative Julie Willoughby are going towards technology and resources targeted at human trafficking and internet crimes against children. This includes investigative resources, technology, and systems for a real-time police crime center. Staff from all city departments completed training to identify and report human trafficking. And our own Amanda Dow was recognized by Arizona Association of Crime Analysts as a standout new crime analyst. Let's give her and Julie Willoughby an applause. Chandler Fire has become an accredited paramedic program, the first fire department in the East Valley and only the second in Arizona. We equipped, there you go. We equipped 24 graduates to become the newest paramedics serving Chandler. Our busiest fire station was rebuilt and a second engine added to address demand for emergency services in our northern Chandler areas. This is the first major project completed using the bonds that you authorized in 2021. And a future project planned that will be using bonds is a police forensic science facility. This new facility, to be built in the coming years, will feature a forensics team that is consistently named a top-performing lab by the American Society of Crime Laboratory Directors. We're looking forward to be more responsive and keep our community even safer. First responders are exposed to unique health risks, so there are measures that we have taken. Cancer prevention and diagnostic services for firefighters reduce their risk and exposure. Health screenings for police officers provide early detection of heart disease and cardiovascular risks. Mental health resources are also available for our first responders. We've taken a unique approach to recruit first responders to Chandler. Chandler Fire conducted its first recruitment process, and 30 new firefighters will start serving our community this year. And Chandler Police held ongoing recruitments, and we were able to hire 48 police officers and 35 civilians that joined forces with Chandler PD. Police help us with the quality of life that we all enjoy in our community, and we've adopted several other ordinances to also preserve the quality of life of neighborhoods. Our Historic Preservation Ordinance promotes and preserves neighborhoods and landmarks. We've confronted impacts of short-term rentals, data centers, and animal cruelty and hoarding. We're working with other communities to prevent and address teen violence. We condemn teen violence in our community and join other surrounding cities to recognize the danger and harm that it does amongst our youth. We're committed to engaging parents and youth to prevent and investigate these acts of violence. And it's imperative that our residents and visiting and neighboring as well continue to share information about teen violence with our police as well as with your police if you're outside of our community. A safe and resilient Chandler community begins with engaged residents. Nationally recognized, for our City Day and Golden Neighbors revitalized neighborhoods and connected seniors with resources. We're one of only 6 cities nationally to receive the Global Cities Award from Just Serve for connecting volunteers with community in needs. And these accolades reflect the great work of people and businesses who are invested in our community. We're being proactive to prevent homelessness by connecting people with resources and housing. Our goal is to keep people housed and leverage social services that create stability. We administered rent and utility assistance for more than 2,000 Chandler residents or Chandler households. We awarded $1.4 million to 48 nonprofits who deliver a variety of social services to residents. Community navigators connect people with a network of services to obtain housing, treatment, and resources that stabilize lives. They are rock stars in our community. And as we look at the year ahead, we'll continue to focus on excellent services and fiscal practices. We have the lowest total costs of taxes and utility services in the Valley. Our sales tax is the lowest in the entire state. Council lowered property taxes for the 8th consecutive year in a row. And we're the largest Arizona city to pay off our public safety pension obligation. I want to thank my council for making these tough decisions that continue to put Chandler in the best fiscal position for the future. I think we'll all agree as I wrap up here that Chandler is an appealing place, and we have many exciting things to come this year. We will welcome more world-class companies and innovators to Chandler. We will refresh our Sister City program and broaden our international relationships. We'll create a plan for Mesquite Groves, our 70th park. We'll focus on community, neighborhoods, service, and excellence, and not partisan division. Vision and planning are rooted in our heritage. We are innovators, inspired by possibilities, and we take responsibility for shaping our community's future. We've had an incredible year of announcements, and I leave you with this. Our city is safe. Our city is welcoming to all people, backgrounds, and culture. Our city is connected through traditions and technology. We are experiencing tremendous investment and prosperity, and myself and council are very proud to serve you as your leaders as mayor and council. And I want to thank you all for being here. Okay. That sounds great. Listen, I need to call you back. There's something else I need to take care of. Bye-bye.
Consider it done.